Life on Earth thrives because of two essential processes: photosynthesis and cellular respiration. These processes work together to recycle matter and transfer energy, creating a system that powers all living organisms. By understanding how these processes operate, we can see the intricate balance that sustains life. Let's begin with photosynthesis, the process that plants, algae, and some bacteria use to harness energy from sunlight. It occurs in the chloroplasts, where the pigment chlorophyll captures light energy. Using carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil, plants convert these raw materials into glucose, a sugar that stores energy, and oxygen, which is released into the atmosphere. The process of photosynthesis demonstrates how matter is conserved. The atoms in the carbon dioxide and water molecules are rearranged to form glucose and oxygen. No atoms are lost or destroyed, they're simply reorganized into new molecules. At the same time, energy is transformed. Light energy from the sun becomes stored energy in the chemical bonds of glucose, which serves as food for plants and other organisms. Photosynthesis has two main stages. The first stage, called the light-dependent reactions, captures energy from sunlight and uses it to split water molecules, releasing oxygen and producing energy-rich molecules like ATP. In the second stage, known as the Calvin cycle, these energy-rich molecules drive the conversion of carbon dioxide into glucose, which can be used immediately for energy or stored for later use. Glucose produced during photosynthesis acts as both an energy source and a building block for growth. Plants use glucose to produce cellulose for their cell walls, starch for storage, and other organic molecules essential for life. Now let's turn to cellular respiration, the process that organisms use to break down glucose and release its stored energy. This occurs in the mitochondria, often called the powerhouses of cells. Using oxygen, cellular respiration breaks apart glucose molecules to produce energy in the form of ATP, while carbon dioxide and water are released as byproducts. Like photosynthesis, cellular respiration conserves matter. The carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms in glucose and oxygen molecules are rearranged into carbon dioxide and water. The energy stored in glucose, however, is released and converted into ATP, the molecule that cells use to perform work like muscle contraction, cell division, and active transport. Cellular respiration takes place in three main stages. The first stage, glycolysis, occurs in the cytoplasm, where glucose is broken down into smaller molecules, releasing a small amount of energy. The second stage, called the Krebs cycle, happens in the mitochondria and releases carbon dioxide while transferring energy to carriers like NADH and FADH2. The final stage, the electron transport chain, uses oxygen to produce a large amount of ATP, and water is formed as a byproduct. These two processes, photosynthesis and cellular respiration, are deeply interconnected. The oxygen released during photosynthesis is used in cellular respiration, while the carbon dioxide produced during respiration is used in photosynthesis. This creates a cycle that ensures the continuous recycling of matter within ecosystems. While matter cycles, energy flows through the system. Energy starts as sunlight, is stored in glucose during photosynthesis, and is converted into ATP during cellular respiration. At every step, some energy is lost as heat, consistent with the laws of thermodynamics. However, the overall efficiency of these processes ensures that living organisms have the energy they need to survive. These processes are not just vital for plants and animals, but also for maintaining global balance. Plants are the primary producers, capturing sunlight and creating energy-rich molecules that serve as the foundation of the food chain. Other organisms, like herbivores, consume plants and use the energy stored in glucose to power their own activities. Carnivores, in turn, obtain this energy by eating herbivores. In this way, the energy captured by plants flows through entire ecosystems. Humans are also deeply connected to this cycle. The oxygen we breathe comes from photosynthesis, and the food we eat provides the glucose that powers our cellular respiration. Even fossil fuels like coal and oil are ancient stores of energy originally captured by photosynthesis. By studying these processes, scientists have gained insights into how life adapts and thrives. For example, understanding photosynthesis has led to advancements in agriculture, helping farmers optimize crop yields to feed a growing population. Similarly, studying cellular respiration has improved our understanding of human metabolism and diseases like diabetes. In conclusion, photosynthesis and cellular respiration are two interconnected processes that sustain life on Earth. Photosynthesis captures light energy and stores it in glucose, while cellular respiration releases this energy for use by cells. Together they conserve matter and transfer energy in a continuous cycle that powers living organisms and ecosystems. By understanding these processes, we can appreciate the delicate balance that supports all life and work to protect the systems that sustain us.